Guess what? As Barack Obama is running out of time in his presidency, his Justice Department has decided, oh yeah, shoot, maybe we should have prosecuted some of those white-collar criminals. Oh, the Wall Street guys that took billions of dollars and put it in their pocket, and then we refunded them, and they committed obvious fraud. It's in the emails where they say, ha, we're going to screw over our customers. And these are toxic products that we're putting together. Oops. What did Obama say? Oh, we don't look backwards, we look forward. What? I mean, every time I pause and laugh. Imagine a prosecutor, you say, oh, I robbed a bank. A prosecutor says, hey, good day for you. I don't look backward, I only look forward. Right? But that's what they said when it came to real bankers. And the guys who stole the most. Well, today they've changed their tune, which is good news, right? A little too little, a little too late, because a lot of the statute of limitations has run out conveniently after, oh, golly gee, we can't prosecute them anymore. They changed their tune. But if they mean it, I'll take it. So Deputy Attorney General Sally Yates says that they just discovered, quote, crime is crime. You don't say. After the statute of limitations runs out and you can't prosecute any of those guys, now you realize crime is crime. But again, if they actually mean it going forward, I would love it. But it's kind of Obama like saying, hey, the next president should really get tough on these guys. Okay, you ready to get tough? We catch them? They're not going to do it. Look, I'm trying to give them credit, but I don't believe them because they have a huge history of not doing it. So, and as always, right on the way out, oh, yeah, well, wouldn't it be? Yeah, of course, now we're tough. When it doesn't matter anymore, we're tough. All right, let me give you the story anyway. Sally Yates continues, it is our obligation at the Justice Department to ensure that we are holding lawbreakers accountable regardless of whether they commit their crimes on the street corner or in the boardroom. I'm glad you realize that. Isn't it amazing that she has to clarify that 6 years into Obama's term? Of course, Bush didn't prosecute them. Obama didn't prosecute them. Now, where did a lot of the funding for Bush and Obama come from? Oh, right, those same bankers. Wild coincidence. Okay. She continues, in the white-collar context, that means pursuing not just corporate entities, but also the individuals through which these corporations act. Now, this is what we've been saying all along. Oh, I hold the corporation responsible. Oh, so who's going to jail? Oh, nobody. Are they going to pay a fine and they're going to move on? Well, of course that's not going to work. In fact, they say, change corporate culture to appropriately recognize the full cost of wrongdoing rather than treating liability as a cost of doing business. That's exactly what every progressive in the country has been saying now, even before the crash and certainly after the 2008 crash. Stiglitz, Krugman, you name it. Everybody came out and said, well, if you don't hold these guys accountable, of course they're going to do it again and again and again. It's just a small fraction of the money they stole in the first place. They pay in a fine and they all move on with their lives. Ooh, no. The corporation now has a criminal record. What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't affect a goddamn thing. Okay. Yates said the companies, which, by the way, they almost never went after the companies in the first place. They always pled out. It's not like the company goes to jail. This whole thing's preposterous. Ironically, the companies get to buy off our politicians because they claim to be human beings. But yet, if they were ever prosecuted and found criminally liable, do they go to jail like a human being? Of course not. So now, finally, the Obama administration has a genius idea. Oh, we might want to put the guys who actually did the stealing, the actual human beings, in jail for the theft. Oh, you don't say. Yates said the companies would not get credit for cooperating with investigators unless they identify all employees responsible for crimes, regardless of executive rank or seniority, and turn over all evidence against them. If that were true, I would love it. Finally, civil and criminal attorneys both should focus on individuals from the beginning of an investigation, the memo said. So this is a new policy for the Obama administration. I want to give them credit because this policy is the correct policy and it's super obvious. But I can't, in good conscience, tell you that they're doing the right thing because they didn't do the right thing when it mattered. And now, when they can't prosecute the people who did it in the past anymore, they say this when they think it really won't come up going forward. It's a little hard to believe that they meant it in the first place. I hope the policy sticks. But do you really believe that if the giant donors wound up doing the same thing and crashing the economy, you wouldn't get the Tim Geithners on the Democratic side and the Hank Paulsons on the Republican side coming out and saying, no, there was nothing that could have been done. We must do a bailout to make sure that the economy doesn't explode. And no, if you put the bankers in jail, well, then it would, jeopardize the banks, which would then jeopardize our overall economy. Attorney General Eric Holder said that. He said there would be consequences. That's why we can't put the bankers in jail. He admitted it in Congress. And now he leaves and they say, oh, yeah, sure, that's what we meant to do from the get-go. Well, he had a funny way of showing it. Good policy. But my final conclusion is, it's true. It's too little, too late. And I would be shocked if it stuck and they actually meant it. Our whole system is corrupt, and this is how the corruption works. After they do all the crimes and they get away with it, this is basically the cover-up.